Well, hello, welcome back, my Battle Language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language guy, and we're back with another live. And this time about a picture that has been really controversial. Some people are saying that it's Photoshop. Some people are baffled of what is this invasion of privacy. But there's a bit for everyone in this occasion. You might have seen this picture because it was first tweeted by Omid Scobie, which is the Harkles principal mouthpiece, and it was also published by the Daily Mail. Many people claim that it was fake, it was made up, that they couldn't have been behind King Charles at that moment. And I'm going to give you an insight of what is this photograph about, so we can make sense of what is this about the Harkles trying to promote themselves, and how can they create this kind of pictures that, well, it takes a lot of skill. You're gonna see. And first of all, remember that you still have the opportunity 4 more days to get my merch of Thank Goodness Meghan is not coming, right in the description of this video. Grab your merch, whether it's shirts, V-neck shirts, mugs, long sleeves, hoodies, whatever you need, you're gonna find it on that link. So 4 more days, just 4 more days. This is the original picture. By the way, the picture is still in Getty Images website. I acquired the rights to the picture just to inspect it in detail. And yes, there are two pictures that are really similar to this. But, well, taking a look at this, you can see that this was taken from far away. How far away? We're going to study that right now. This is the page where you can be on Getty Images, the original picture. It can't be photoshopped. It can't be modified, because you can't sell editorial pictures, editorial modified pictures, because you can get into real trouble. This is picture number 1243209365. In case you want to check on Getty Images website, it was taken by, well, this organization WPA Pool. And I think this is part of the confusion. You can see in this case the screen divided in two. On the left, the one that is here right beside me, you can see a picture that has a better quality. That's because I have the high resolution one, okay, where you can see the Harkles behind King Charles, and the other on the other side of the screen, this is the other version, which is Charles in the exact same position. Almost in the exact same position, with his hands in front of him, but the Harkles have already left the scene, so to speak. So there are two pictures, okay? There are two pictures that are very much alike, but you can see that King Charles is different in both of them. What we can see, and it's going to be important later, is that we thought at first that's why important to go for the high resolution picture to see every detail. We thought that it was Charles walking down the stairs and the Harkles right behind him. And no, Charles was not walking. In both pictures, he is standing. Both his feet are side by side on one of the steps. Okay, so he was not walking down. He was just standing there. Okay, that's important. That will be important later on. Why was this picture so difficult to take? What makes this picture so special? Well, that window that we see, this window, okay, you see that it's a window, and behind the window there's the Harkles and King Charles. That window is inside Buckingham Palace's center courtyard. I think it's called the quadrangle or something. Were there photographers allowed last night? Wasn't it supposed to be private? Yeah, the issue with this picture is that this was supposed to be a private gathering, okay? No photographers, no nothing, okay? No press, nothing, okay? Only the family, and the close members of the family, and that's it. So many people are saying that you should just take this down. I think Scobie took that picture down. I think the Daily Mail deleted it, but still on Getty Images website, it's commercially available. So I got it. If you don't like it, well, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like my explanation about why am I doing this. But well, we have the difficulty to take that picture from which distance. It was on the center courtyard. You can see in this picture how difficult it would be from the street, because we have this. Okay, here is that that center, that main window. Okay, a floor to ceiling window. We have this tunnel. This is the tunnel of the main building, the main entrance to Buckingham Palace, and then we have the gates to the streets, right here in the lower right corner. We have all that. Okay, the entire distance of to take the picture must have been 150 meters or 500 feet. Okay, just so you can have an idea, because the photographers had to be at the Victoria Memorial, which is in front of the gates of Buckingham Palace. We have here there was the royal family here inside this part of Buckingham Palace. Here is the tunnel of the main gate, the main entrance, the main building. Here we got the gates of Buckingham Palace, and here this road was clear. Police had this road clear, and photographers had to stand at this place in Victoria Memorial, the Victoria Memorial. So it was the complete distance is 150 meters or 500 feet. It's quite a lot. Okay, you need to have a good a telephoto lens, and you have a nice tripod to be steady, and especially if you're waiting for something to happen, and especially what was happening. It's strange. It's relevant to say that why this person that took this picture, he took only just two pictures, and one of them has the Harkles prominently behind King Charles. Why didn't he took I think I forgot his name, but why didn't he took a photo of the Prince and Princess of Wales or Princess Anne, or when Camilla was around? No, nothing. The two only pictures of this series are these two that you're watching right now. Did she call the pub? I don't know. I'm reading your comments at the same time. Thanks to Gin and Coffee that pitched me this. If you want to pitch me any information, you can have a Twitter and Instagram. You can find my Twitter and my Instagram in the text rolling at the bottom of the screen. Gin and Coffee, 40 Wings Away. Half true. Maybe you want to take a look at another picture from the same photographer. For example, this one. You can see the entrance of which he took the close-ups. If one stood at the right place in front of the palace, it was easily accessible for the cameras. Well, easily is a difficult word, because here you can see this is the same picture. No, these are two pictures so you can have an idea of the distance. Okay, to take the picture that we're talking about. This, you can see here, someone at Victoria's Memorial taking a picture of the gates of Buckingham. You can see here the tunnel, and at the far end here, really little, is that window that we're talking about. Here's a better close-up. Here you have the tunnel of the main building, or the entrance building of Buckingham Palace, and at the far end you can see that window, and there's a zoom here, and you can barely make out the figure. So they needed a very good camera, a spectacularly good camera, because the longer the lenses, the less light comes in. Okay, that's I'm not a professional photographer, Okay, I've forgotten most of my photography background, but I think it's that way. No? The longer the telephoto lens, the less light, so it's more difficult to take that. It's harder to take that picture. Okay, so you can imagine from this distance, and there's another picture here. There's another picture. There's it's like you were standing on Victoria's Memorial. You can see the gates prominently here, the gates of Buckingham Palace. Okay, let me see. I'm not updating the comments. Okay, if you have experience with telephoto lens, I would like to. No, it's not a drone. A drone doesn't have a strong enough camera to do that. It was taken from the street. The gates, the tunnel, the entrance at the far end. You can barely make out the window at the far end. I'm gonna go back to this. So you tell me, what can we tell about this? It's obvious that the person that took this picture had to wait for the right moment. You can tell that, well, it has to be with a tripod, with a heavy tripod, because a big lens, you have a big telephoto lens that weighs a lot. The camera weighs a lot too, and especially if you are going to take a picture from so far away, like 500 feet, you need a very steady pulse, like not moving your hands. Okay, so it has to be a tripod. So the person had all the equipment to be waiting for, well, a lot of time, but every minute or every hour that was needed until they got their relevant pictures. Now, my question is, if they had the equipment to wait for hours, okay, or maybe 1 hour, let's say that they waited for 1 hour in there, just in one place. It had to be a tripod. It's not like you're going to be moving from side to side, okay? You put your tripod, you put your camera, and you go, just wait. Why did you take only 2 pictures? Why didn't you take, I don't know, more pictures of when there was Camilla in there? Or it was the Prince and Princess of Wales. If you were waiting half an hour, something else must have happened at that point. Why didn't that person take more pictures? And why? There are only 2 pictures of this angle, and one of them is the Harkles in perfect. This is a perfect frame of the Harkles behind King Charles. Coincidences. This is too much of a coincidence. This is too much of a coincidence. No, it is not. For those of you that are claiming that it's fake, it is not fake. It is on Getty Images website. It's an editorial picture. Editorial pictures cannot be modified in any way because you are capturing a picture of an event. Okay, if you modify them and they find out, you will get banned for life. Okay, and I actually went to Getty Images and got the rights for this picture just to analyze really close to it. So I could present you with the highest possible resolution on this. And too much of a coincidence. This person must have waited at least 1 hour and must have had the opportunity to take more pictures than this. And these were the only 2 that he published. Meghan, Harry, and the King. You tell me if that is not suspicious. By the way, there's many things going on with the media lately. It's not only these photographers. And this photo that, of course, is an invasion. It's actually an invasion of privacy. I'm going to go for this. This is the best angle, so to speak. This is an invasion of privacy. I agree with that. I know that most of you are not going to be happy with me showing you these pictures, okay? But, well, I think I had to take this risk, just like Lady C took her risk when she announced the passing of the Queen earlier than anyone else. I didn't agree with her, but, well, maybe she doesn't agree with me at this moment. Well, I don't know. I just want you to think for a minute. If you don't find this strange, suspicious, at least. Okay? And you know that PR, public relations, is something really despicable at times. E-News Online published on September 13 at 21:21, I think guess is London time, this headline: Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle receive the Queen's coffin in London. What the F? I mean, what? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle received Queen Elizabeth II's coffin in London on September 13. It will stay at Buckingham Palace until her funeral. What is this headline? What is this? Do you think any sane person that writes for these outlets are gonna do this on their own? I mean, are they this stupid? But well, I guess it was the outrage of the moment. People saying, "Are you crazy, man? What are you talking about? What's talking Prince Harry and Meghan? What about everyone else? What about the king? What about Camilla? What about William? Catherine? Are you nuts?" Well, like around a few hours later, it's like you know that SpongeBob SquarePants transition. A few hours later, King Charles, they changed the headline. King Charles, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and more royals. Yeah, more royals. More royals. Oh my God. Yes, Americans received the Queen's coffin in London. And then they changed the subtitle. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Prince William, and more royals received Queen Elizabeth II's coffin in London on September 13. Yes, this is what you get. This is just paid PR. Like, what is this? Is that, hey, you know what? We can't be that obvious. Please, for all of you in the comments that are claiming that it's Photoshopped, I'm telling you, I'm kindly in the easiest terms telling you it is not Photoshop. I know you want to believe that the picture was Photoshop. I know it's hard to digest this, that this must be some kind of photo manipulation, but it is not. I am telling you, it's not me. You can go to Getty Images website, okay, and look for the picture and buy the rights to the picture, just like I did, okay. There's there. Stop saying that. You're being silly, please. Please, I'm sure that my audience, my body language buddies, are much smarter than the Sussex squad. That claiming Photoshop. That is Sussex squad level of idiocy. Okay, so please, yeah, let's leave at that. I gave you the proof of this, and you can look for the picture. So we can continue with this conspiracy, this PR conspiracy of self-promotion, blatantly self-promotion of the Harkles. This video, I'm sure that you've seen this video. Good question that Allison from Facebook. Did Harry signal the photographer? We don't know. That must have been very difficult, especially from that signal. I think they were just, all the Harkles had to do in all cases is make sure they went down the stairs right behind Charles. Okay, all the Harkles had to do is just go down the stairs right behind Charles, and the photographer would have done the rest. That's why he could wait for hours until get the shot. Maybe they saw that Charles was standing at the right point of the stairs. That's another thing that I'm telling you. It's odd that Charles was waiting all the time. It's this argument that Charles was actually waiting for the Queen's coffin or something, and it's like they went for it at that moment. So it's important to notice that that's why many people are claiming that this photo is Photoshop, because we have Charles in the same position, but you can say for yourself that his posture is not the same in both pictures, the only two pictures we have about it. So this is how you reach a conclusion. Why don't you have more pictures of the same series with more royals? And the only two royals seen with King Charles, with the new appointed King Charles, are the Montecito duo. Food for thought. Now we have this video. I know that you have seen this video. I know that you have seen this video, of course. I'm going to play this video as I make these remarks. This is right before that hugging of that girl at the other side of that walkabout. You know, the walkabout that they went with the Prince and Princess of Wales. And they had this chit-chat and everything. And, well, can I hug you? Yes. Oh, you're so awesome. You are. Or whatever. And then they went for a hug. Oh, that is nice. That is so nice. And you can see at the same time. I'm sorry, I have to play this and scrub. You can see at the same time there's this woman, okay, this woman here, which is recording the whole exchange. You seen her, right? Okay, now on TikTok, an user uploaded that video from that woman, and with that, I think that this user doesn't exist anymore for some reason. But it has the caption, Harry and Meghan were both absolutely lovely. Here is the hug that everyone is talking about. You know that public relations is making people talk about something? Yeah, well, I just leave that there. It was so beautiful to witness, and she is such a beautiful woman inside and out. We love you, Meghan. So, we have this with this angle, okay? I told you that was the woman that was filming right to the right of the girl that Meghan hugged, okay? This angle shows all the interactions in detail, okay? I'm gonna do this. Okay, you can see all the interaction details. You can see clearly Meghan moving to the girl, and even you can listen to their conversation. We're gonna see that transcript of that conversation, but it's so convenient. It's so convenient that the woman right beside that girl was filming and knew how to film to get every frame right. Okay, especially this. Okay, I'm going to go this and notice how. All right, I'm going to tell you this. Notice that. I don't know about you. I have certain experience in photography and of course filming with an iPhone. If I want to film something and I want it to be end up nice, I make sure to look at the screen, right? To be checking my screen at all times, okay? So I can keep things, especially if it's moving, okay? Meghan was moving a bit at that moment. But this woman must have quite experience filming, okay? Like with her iPhone, because she managed to, at times, not look at her screen. Okay, I noticed that. It's like this man here. This is normal behavior, like this guy in here. Okay, I'm looking at the screen, so if anything is happening, I want to capture that on my screen. So I move my phone, I look at my screen to make sure I don't miss anything. But when you have certain experience, you can look at the people, okay, and look at the screen at the same time. That is a signal that you are confident on what you're doing, okay? Just I might be wrong. Maybe it's a woman that is filming her friends all the time. Maybe she is obsessed with TikTok or Instagram. We don't know. Maybe she has experience. Maybe she's not a professional. But I found it This guy is usual behavior. This guy is usual behavior. This is vastly more experienced behavior. So we're gonna jump to this. You can see Meghan here in the distance, right? You can see here, Meghan here. I'm going to confirm that you are watching Meghan here. I'm pointing here, and you can see that she's like, well, a few meters away. Maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 meters. That's more or less the distance, right? Okay, it's like she hadn't established eye contact yet, but the moment that she looks to this side, like this side of the guardrail, you can see that Meghan instantly establishes eye contact with the girl. Okay, it's not like she's looking, let me see who I pick. No, she instantly establishes eye contact with the girl. Okay, it's immediate. And once she does that, she doesn't look to anybody else. Okay, she keeps her eyes on her. Okay, and she keeps walking. We're gonna see that in the video, but I wanted to show from this angle so you can spot what was going on. For all of you that love conspiracy theories, well, I find it odd that Meghan touched her left ear below her hair at that moment. There's people claiming that she might have an earpiece at that moment. Maybe someone was feeding her the information. There's this girl right at the end of the walkabout. It's also odd that the girl was exactly at the end of the walkabout, right next to the car that they were going to use to leave. It's important that too. And I find it odd and interesting at the same time that throughout the whole 40 minutes of the video of that walkabout, Meghan had her hair covering her left ear. Okay, that's just a speculation. I know some of you love a conspiracy. We know that with Ellen, Meghan showed her abilities doing things while being fed by an earpiece. So, well, that could be it. It can be nothing, but we're gonna go back to that video right now. We're gonna go back to the video so you see this. I play it, I pause, and I'm gonna scrub. Okay, she is greeting people on this side. All right, she's greeting people on this side of the street. You can see here the car where they were going to leave. This was the end of the walkabout. So why is this important? Because if the girl, maybe the girl was planted, okay, was someone that's part of a PR campaign, possibility, allegedly, I'm not saying that explicitly, maybe it was. What would be the best way to place her so it would be easy to spot for Meghan? It will be very difficult. It's just put a girl in the middle of everyone. But if you put her at the landmark, in this case near the cars, will be much easier, much easier to do this. Okay, could be a way. That's what I would do if I was in charge of a PR campaign of, you know, pulling at the heartstrings. I will plan it that way, so make it easy for Meghan to spot the girl in this case. Now, let's scrub forward and look at, I know that you can see Meghan's eyes. I know that you can spot Meghan's face and eyes at that moment. Okay, you can see Meghan. Meghan is at this moment looking at the aide, at the woman that is going to take her flowers. Okay, pay close attention to Meghan's eyes. She turns and then she looks to the other side. She is handing the flowers, but she's not looking at the woman, at the aide that is getting the flowers. Those are her hands, the hands of the aide. She is looking to the other side of the street. Okay, she is searching for the girl at that moment. It's looking at the girl's direction at that precise moment. You can see that. I'm going to scrub back. Okay, She's turning, and the first thing that she does is, I'm gonna hand the flowers, but I'm looking the opposite direction. I have to spot the girl that I have to, well, greet or anything. Okay, I'm going to scrub a little bit further. You can see here's the woman getting the flowers, and Meghan is not looking at her, is looking at the other side of the street. She's searching for someone, maybe. We scrub a little bit, and then Meghan establishes eye contact with the aide. It's at that time that Meghan acknowledges the aide's existence with her eyes. If I go back a little bit, you see that Meghan is really interested in what is happening on the other side of the street. So searching. Okay? And once she hands the flowers, she adjusts her hair, always on the right side, never on the left, and walks directly without stopping to the girl, who has this, oh my God, this reaction. This is spontaneous reaction. You can see it right here. Look at this part. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not Meg. It's not Meg. I can't believe this. Oh. What I found interesting, I have to mention that, is that the woman that was filming extended her hand too. Okay. She's got her hand extended in here. Okay. And Meghan just ignores her and goes directly straight for the girl and starts talking to the girl. Don't you find this suspicious? And I'm going to make a jump to the dialogue. This could have been a full Peppa Pig episode. Now, how much can you talk in this situation? How much can you talk? The girl says, oh my God, hi. Meghan says, what's your name? The girl says, Amelka. Meghan, Amelka, oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It means so much for the family. Oh my God, no, Meghan really stretched this out. And that, can't you tell me that how convenient that the woman that was filming right beside them got the audio of this. What? What? And you can hear it. When you hear it, you can look on my Twitter account and you can see the video there. I retweeted that. You can hear it without any problem. Thanks for being here. It means so much for the family. When have you cared for the royal family? It's my question. We appreciate that. How long have you been waiting? And the girl answers, 2 hours? Oh goodness, well, I hope you'll be able to get back home soon. You know, Meghan coming out as, I'm compassion in action as always. And the girl says, can I hug you? Of course. Oh my goodness. They hug and the girl finishes with, thank you. You're literally so beautiful. Oh my God. I have, this can give you diabetes if you read this 3 times in a row. You get instant diabetes. You get instant diabetes. But, well, what can I tell you about this? It's not suspicious. Not suspicious at all that this happened in this way. I'm going to play the video once again so you can take at it, a look at it. Meghan begins searching to the other side and goes directly, straight for the girl without paying attention to nobody else. Okay, that is straight to the point. Like, let me get straight to you. I don't know. Too much of a coincidence. You can see that. Look at this guy here. I think this guy saved the day for me. He is still filming. And he makes sure that he has everything on frame, and he's looking through the screen of his phone. But this girl is really professional with her camera. Oh well, but whatever. And I don't know. I don't know this. We got 2 things. We got that hug. We got all that set up. The dialogue, I am not gonna read that dialogue again. The other woman says nice things. You know that you see that this guy is still trying to get Meghan on camera, and well, that's what we got in this PR effort. We got this picture that is not Photoshop, but was very well taken. That is the invasion of privacy. 150 meters, 500 feet. That is a skill. That takes a skill to take that picture from that distance. And why do you bother yourself so much? Why do you take so much trouble and just take 2 pictures? It's strange. It's strange. Okay, I don't know if I have. Well, we have this. I got this pitch. Happened in December 25th, 2018. Something similar happened that Meghan spotted a fan from social media on Sandringham. It's so lovely to meet you. Incredible to finally see you. Touching moment. Meghan hugs fan 17. She made friends with on Instagram after recognizing her in crowd at Sandringham. Oh, right. I think must be the same strategy. She's repeating strategy. Well, when something works, it's worthy of doing it again, I guess. Well, that's a nice approach. If something works, just do it again. Now, this could be a coincidence that Meghan just went to that side of the road directly to that girl. By the way, something interesting too is that she didn't start on this side of the road. This was the side of the Prince and Princess of Wales. They were on this side, and the Harkles were on the other side of the road. When they were about to get like 10 meters left to here, where the cars were parked, Meghan just switched sides. She was the first of all of them to switch sides. Okay, I don't know if it was on purpose, but I found it is strange. Harry was on this side all the time. The Prince and Princess of Wales were on this side of the time, and all of a sudden Meghan changes side. Okay, and maybe I will take a further look onto it, but I can tell you that made this approach much more dramatic, especially because then you can have all this process or sequence or storytelling of Meghan hugging that girl. Yeah, it can be a coincidence, but you know that how much does it take to it be a coincidence? That's I'm going to read your comments while I answer your super chats, and thanks for sending your super chats. They keep the lights on, and it's very kind of you to take your time to write something. For those of you that write some things nice, I'm going to leave in this picture, and this the principal, the main one. Our boy Ellie sent a super sticker. Thanks for that. Miss Millie, Rachel looks like the bride of Chucky. Yeah, someone said Morticia Adams. So someone said that girl from The Ring. You know, the 7 days. No, wait, that's Batman's voice. That is a crossover. Yeah, the girl from The Ring. She looks spooky, but it's spooky enough to spot Meghan from that distance. My guess, having seen the high resolution pictures, that Meghan at least was not looking straight into the camera, because that will be creepy as F. I would have nightmares with that. The third girl, thank you for buying the photo. Yeah, I had to see that up close. I wanted to see how close could we get. Margie, hello Margie. Long time no see. Thanks for being here. Very mysterious, awesome topic. Yeah, I love this kind of things. What did it take to the photographer to invade their privacy like this? And what's more profit from that invasion of privacy? Caroline Nielsen, hi. If only Mega Deal would just go home. She will. She will. Just give her some time. And remember that you can buy my Thank Goodness Meghan is Not Coming merch with the link in the description of this video. Only 4 days left for this. Lottie May Frank, another super chat. Thank you for that. Lottie again, I wish I could believe this photo. Well, you can believe your trusty body language guy to analyze and dissect all these shenanigans for you, my friend. And Sammy M79, she's looking like Morticia Adams in this pic. Yes. Or, yeah, like an antimatter Avril Lavigne, too. Quevel Daniels, Meghan has clearly done something to her lips. She looks more and more like Kim Kardashian. I don't know. I haven't. I work with body language, with up close body language, but I haven't seen Meghan's lips that close. I mean, as so many people claim on Twitter, I am not that obsessed with Meghan. Okay, Philippa Sales. Morticia Markle is everywhere like the anti... Oh my god. Why do you say that? Imagine Harry's life. Chicks. Alright. Why was Prince Harry accompanied by Morticia Adams at Buckingham Palace? Right. I find it interesting that in that shot before she goes to the other side, almost no one in the crowd is focused on Meghan. Most people are looking towards the camera and not on Meghan. That is why I'm going to go to that what you mentioned, and I'm gonna freeze your. What do you think? What do you think, Lauren? I know. I'm sorry. It's not your turn yet. It's Erna's turn. I find it interesting that in that shot before she goes to the other side, almost no one in the crowd is focused on Meghan. Most people are looking towards the camera. No, they're looking at this. They're looking at this. Guess who is right here? Guess who was right here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Prince of Wales. So nobody was paying attention to Nutmeg. Everyone was like, oh, the Prince of Wales, so handsome. I want to shake his hand. And that's the reason why that was odd. Well, it's not odd at all. It's perfectly understandable, that phenomenon. All right, now, Lauren, it's your turn. Love your channel. Quick question: is Her Majesty the Queen's casket ever open for viewing once her passing for the family to say their personal goodbyes? I have no idea. You have to ask a more experienced royal commentator about that, or a historian maybe. But I don't know. Maybe it won't. I will not make a guess about that. I will not. Anne-Marie posing like a model on the catwalk. Well, can't disagree with you. Cannot. All right. Sarah. Sarah likes horses. It is so shameless and sad. If I had my way, the Netflix docu-series, you know, the reality show, would be pulled, and Harry's book would also be pulled and cancelled. One can pray. Thanks for your excellent coverage as ever, Jesus. And thanks, Sarah, for your super chat. All right. Erin Jeanette. Body language buddy, you always point out things exactly as I interpret them. I feel vindicated. I send all my friends to watch you. Thanks, Erin. Thanks for that. I appreciate to spread the word. Rosalind Meacher, super chat, empty super chat. Rosalind, why didn't you say anything? Why are you mute? Were you silenced or are you silent? Dr. Pencil looks like the wax figure of Meghan Markle. Yeah, you know that video that you had the the Madame Tussauds inauguration of Meghan and Harry's wax figures, and they have this creepy, unsettling masks. There's these actors that have these masks, and it's creepy as F. And I should highlight that somehow in here. Well, I had a super sticker. Thanks, Jeepers Creepers. Christy, thank you, Christy Robinson. All right, I don't know, Sandra A. Meghan's smirk yesterday. Her left side of face looks droopy lately. I don't know what to make of it. I would just say that it's a smirk. We are so used to Meghan doing smirks that maybe was just another smirk, and that's it. Oh, so I got this a lot. Sweet T. Stephens, you make me listen to the royal family more than I ever have cared to do in my life. Thanks for all your teachings on body language. Thanks, Sweet T. I get this a lot. I think someone. I'm waiting for my check. I get this a lot on Twitter too. Like, you must be being paid by Kensington Palace. You must be being paid by William and Catherine, those evil people, to bash onto the lovely couple of Montecito, Meghan and Harry. They're so. This is so wrong. Why are you being paid for this? No, I got no checks. I'm still waiting for my check for, I don't know. I got no checks from Buckingham Palace. No checks from Clarence House. No checks from Kensington Palace either. So, I guess. But I know deep inside. I know it for a fact that they laugh with my memes. I'm sure. I will get confirmation of that someday, and I will feel vindicated. My memes will finally be vindicated. They make the Prince and Princess of Wales laugh. All right. Oh yes, there's another picture. There's another video of this. Watch Nutmeg not wanting to hug a boy and why. Yes, there's another video on TikTok. There's the comparison between Meghan and Catherine, which is, it's sometimes not in a good taste, or it's not nice to make comparisons. But these people uploaded a video on TikTok about Meghan trying to hug this kid, and Catherine hugging the kid. And the problem with this video is twofold. First, we don't know who took the video and what was the intentions of that video. And second, the video has these captions over the screen. You know, this bad behavior in design, that they completely block the interaction of Meghan with the kids, so it's pretty much useless. You can see the video. You can look for the video. It's really easy to spot on TikTok. Someone else must have uploaded that. But you see that Meghan has this resistance to hug the kid, and Catherine does not. I didn't put in here because the titles of the video were so big that they blocked sight of almost everything. But well, we continue with your super chats until we get to the end. Debbie has lots of cats. I'm glad. I love cats, by the way. Thanks for the super chat. Senorita 978. I'm sure the whole family is nervous that she and Harry might be wired. No doubt. I wouldn't put it past them to include video of Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth lying in state up close and personal. I agree with you. We can expect the wire thing. Maybe something in her ear, like she did with Ellen. If she did that with Ellen, but she could do that at any point. Amina Bashir, thank you for your super sticker of a hippo character. Erna, again. Meghan has her hair pulled back over her left ear when they hug. When did she pull her hair back? I don't know. Let me go for that. Let me go for that moment. I always see her. I always see her left ear covered with her hair. I took a look at the 40 minutes of that video, almost all the clip, and at all times she fixes her hair at that moment. She fixes her hair, but she is not uncovering her ear. The only moment that she uncovers it just a bit is when it is finished, when they are saying goodbye at the walkabout and they get in the car. That's when she barely displays or exposes her left ear, but that's it. All the other moments, she is somehow hiding her left ear. Don't ask me why, but that is something interesting. All right. Lottie, it's easy to send a super chat by mistake. I did it tonight when I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry about that, but either way, thanks for sending it. Rosalind Meacher. Just after the hug, the security stopped them. Harry and Meghan looked surprised. Meghan went up to William and they waved goodbye and left. Yeah, it was the end of it. That was also interesting. That was right at the end. For all you, my body language buddies on Facebook, you can't send super chats, but I hope to enable the stars soon. That is the equivalent of super chats on YouTube. But you can still come to YouTube. YouTube's nice too. You can send super chats here. Okay, Gabriela Ana. Hi, Jesus. And the other long-range picture, how could security not spot long-range camera that could have been a gun? Security hugging somebody. Thanks. I don't know what to tell you. Of course, you could spot a gun, a long-range gun, and in the public because it will be really big. Okay, but a camera is not that big. You need a big telephoto lens to take that picture. That will be an explanation. All right. Eve Barlow's rotten crotch. What kind of nickname is that, Eve? What is that? Crisis actors at such an event. Off with Meg's head. Oh my God! I don't know if I can highlight this kind of comments. I don't know. I feel nervous. I begin sweating. This kind of comments. I can't. All right, Yolanda Moreno. Hola, Yolanda. Super chat. Jesus, we love your analysis, videos, and live streams. Thanks for your work. That was clearly a PR move from Meghan Markle, set to witness. There's a lot of resemblance with Meghan Markle and Amber Heard. Saludos desde Mexico. Gracias, Yolanda. Yes, there's this similarities between Meghan and Amber. That, well, you know, that's why I published that meme of Meghan and Amber side by side and asked the question: choose your poison. You choose which poison do you prefer, the quick one or the slow one? TK Kiki. Now that you mention, what if Kate noticed something in her ear and she acted like she was caught? Well, that would be interesting. That might be the reason that Catherine didn't want to get anywhere near Meghan. I will explain. That would explain. Oh, this is important. Yolanda, that was my first super chat ever on YouTube, so this is a biggie. Thanks for that, Yolanda. I appreciate that first super chat. All right. Okay. Super sticker from Truffles. Thanks for that. Deborah Flanagan. Thanks, Deb, for that super sticker too. This Debbie Basil, a super chat. I love your videos and watch all the time. We must not insult Morticia Adams. I'm sure she would have more respect for the Queen than Meghan Markle ever did. I'm sure. I loved Morticia. I love Angelica Houston playing Morticia Adams. Those Adams family were legendary legends. Raul Julia as as I forgot the name. I know the name in Spanish, Homero, but I don't remember the this Gomez, right? It's Gomez, the name of the father in English. I know it in Spanish, but I don't remember in English the name of the Adam families. And it was the Uncle Fester that was this Christopher Lloyd. It was amazing. Those two pictures were amazing. I always miss a third picture to like complete a trilogy. Those two pictures with Angelica Houston and Raul Julia were amazing. Well, almost at the end of this amazing live, and Evelyn Winchester, another super chat. Thanks, Evelyn. But well, that's what we got for today, my body language buddies. Tomorrow we will be talking about all this mess, all this desire for Archie and Lilibet to have titles. Why? Don't you despise the monarchy? Every Meghan Markle fan despises the monarchy, but they want Archie and Lilibet to have their titles? I don't know. How does that work? We will be talking about that tomorrow. My body language buddies and royal rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I am the body language guy, and until we meet in another video or another live, it will be my pleasure to be spending such a nice time with you. Remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Take care. I love you all. One super chat off almost with my finger on the trigger. Karina, thank you for all your coverage. Truly enjoy your content and delivery and perfectly placed sense of humor. I appreciate that. Enjoying your channel from beautiful fall season in New Hampshire, New England. Blessings. Thanks, Karina. Now we're gone. Oh, another last minute super chat. I'm going to continue no matter what, no matter how many super chats. From Radna. How do you think Mimi and Has will react if the media just ignored them and did not cover them at all? Wouldn't that be the best way to stop their bad behavior? That would be difficult to say, because it's like the media is not going to stop them. It's not going to stop covering them. It's not. They will not. They will make up things like sources says, or a royal source says, or a royal commentator says. They will always make things. I see that the media even digs my old videos to say anything about Meghan. There are videos that have one of my videos that have like 8 months or so, or maybe one full year, and then they just feature them and talk about that and say, what, 1 year later, like they're slow news days. K Marhan, thanks for the super chat. Amelka looks directly at the girl filming twice straight after the hug. That's interesting. Thanks for that. Let me check it. Let me check that. I didn't spot that. If I spot that, I really didn't notice that. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. That is true. She looks at her. Why? Why, Amelka? Why do you look at the other girl? Why do you care about the girl on the other side? Is that your friend or something? You came with her? It doesn't look like she came with her, because she makes this gesture afterwards. But why does Amelka? Nice. Thanks, K. Marham, for that pitch. Very, very good observation. Amelka, the girl that hugs Meghan, stops hugging Meghan and then turns instantly to the other girl. Why? Why did she do that? Why did she look at her? I mean, I'm hugging someone that I admire. I'm hugging a celebrity. I'm hugging, in my case, I don't know, I'm hugging Emily Blunt. I saw Emily, I'm your fan. Come here. Oh, I could do that quote, that dialogue with Emily Blunt any day of the week. Okay. my greetings to John Krasinski, lucky guy. But Emily, oh my God, I hug Emily Blunt, and do you think I'm going to be paying attention to the bloke next to me? No, I will be soaking up Emily Blunt's presence in my arms at that very moment. That's what I would be doing, not this. Oh my God, I messed that up. Okay, go back. And I look to the girl. Why? Why does she look to her side? I don't know. I will be, at that moment, I will be looking at Emily's eyes, those impressive eyes, and say something. Say my name with your impeccable British accent. I want to listen to you say Jesus Enrique Rosas in that British accent of yours that I love. I love you in The Devil Wears Prada. I loved you in Edge of Tomorrow. I loved you in every single movie. I'm not gonna be paying attention to anybody else. That's a fact. Thanks for that observation. There's still more super chats, so I guess we still will be here as long as there are super chats coming. TK, Kiki, cheers from Brazil, Jesus. Thank you. Cheers all the way to Brazil. TK, thanks for that super chat. A super sticker from Pure character jumping up and down. Karina Lean, I believe that royal family has chosen in action is appropriate. I don't quite understand what you mean, Karina. I believe what RF has chosen in action is appropriate. But the royal family is acting appropriately. I think so. I agree with you. If that is what you mean. Yeah, that is Emily Blunt is my celebrity crush. I revealed that now. Okay, and last super chat for tonight. La Penav Barbara super chat, empty super chat. Thanks, Barbara, for that. Now, okay, let me review your latest comments. We're having a blast here. Yes, I'm having a blast with all you with this feedback from you. That's why I love this live. So many things that come to my mind. It's incredible. I could make all these observations. I could prepare my recorded videos, but it's so much fun when I get your feedback in real time and you pitch me this kind of details that I haven't seen on my analyzing these videos, and it's exciting to do it in real time. That's as we are speaking, and it was right after saying goodbye. How about it? We discovered that thanks to a well-placed super chat. Yeah, I love this live. I'm loving this live too, but as every good thing in life, they have to come to an end. But don't worry, there will be another live tomorrow. I don't know. I think maybe I should prepare longer lives from now on. I'm not sure because I don't want to be overwhelmed. As if you are following my Royal Road channel, you might have noticed like 15 minutes before we started today that I published a clip from yesterday's live in there. So that's something that I'm beginning to test. Grabbing clips from these lives and publishing on my Royal Rogue channel. So if you aren't following the Royal Rogue yet, then go there, go on YouTube, search for the Royal Rogue and subscribe to my channel so you can get the clips of these lives. This is gonna be a clip. This analysis and my revelation that I love Emily Blunt's work. Then I will be sharing it as a clip in there. Well, my battle language buddies, now this is goodbye. Thanks for coming. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the battle language guy, and until we meet on another video or another live, most probably tomorrow. Take care. Love you all.